Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 15 of Days Gone. This may wind up being a very abrupt stream. We have a relative who is sick. We'll say very quickly that this does not appear to be COVID-19, but we may have to run out to tend to some stuff. So if that happens, maybe we'll call this episode 15.1 or something and fill in the rest afterwards. Until then, though, let's treat it like a regular episode and hit the road. We've got something happening just 39 meters over that way. Pick Sarah up at work for a lunchtime ride. That sounds like a wonderful thing. So let's head over there. I don't know if we'll need the motorcycle because it's marked as a flashback. So let's see what we get. I hope everybody's having a nice Thursday? What the hell day is this? Thursday.
No, this is your clutch.
I know where the clutch is.
Do you want me to show you how to do this or not?
Yes, but I know where the clutch is.
Okay, fine. All right, you do it yourself, okay?
Fine.
Hello to Feecrest. I hope you're having a good Thursday. These load times are impossible to predict. Yeah, it's always interesting to start off a stream and say, we don't know how long this one's going to last, when anyone watching it in the future will be able to see to the second how long it lasts. But I figure for the purpose of being live, every once in a while, real life comes up. And hello to More Than a Mia. I hope that you're also having a great Thursday here. It's a beautiful day outside, at least where we live. I hope you guys are having great weather, too.
Hey! What are you doing? You can't park here.
I'm just here to pick up Sarah.
Private property. Now turn around, get the hell out of here. Come on.
Okay.
Move it.
Yep. Okay, you know what, though? I think I'm just gonna wait right here. You can go back to doing your guard the cornfields thing.
This is Officer Moore at the gate. We got an issue here. Hey, listen, asshole. This is a restricted area. I told you, get the hell out of here. Okay. Hey, you just wait right there. I told you. Move it.
It's like I was trying to say. I'm just here to pick up...
Did you not see that sign?
Oh, look at that. That's kind of hard to miss.
I am authorized to use deadly force.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, whoa, what's going on?
Sorry, Miss Whitaker.
It's fine,
do you know this asshole?
Yeah, he's with me. He's with me.
Sorry, ma'am. I didn't know that...
It's fine. Honestly, I apologize.
Shh. Oh, and Jim...
Deacon.
I'm not with her. She's with me.
Hold on tight.
Why do you always do that?
Do what?
Act like such a dick.
Oh, come on. He started it.
What are you, 5?
Hey, watch the clutch. Remember, you gotta give it enough gas, rev up the RPMs.
I got this.
Yeah, I can hear. Where are we headed?
Over to the dam. That's a nice, quiet road, right?
With you driving? No.
Are we still going out tonight? You said something might come up.
Crap, yeah. Boozer and the boys want to ride down to Klamath State, visit Jack.
So you're gonna blow me off to go see some guy in prison?
Jack's not some guy.
I know. I was kidding.
It's always odd to me that they don't have enough dialogue to fill out to exactly the length of the ride. I wonder why that happens in games like this. Like, was that all the words that they had and they couldn't ADR in some more stuff, or they didn't want to cut it too close?
Oh, shit, look out!
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Jesus. I don't know what it is, but every time I'm on a bike with you, some idiot in a truck tries to run us off the road.
Oh, my God. No. Listen. You did great. Most people, they would have panicked. They would have oversteered, and that would have gotten us killed.
I almost did get us killed. I wasn't paying attention, and I was distracted.
Hey, it's okay. Just breathe. You're okay. Wait a second. What did you mean distracted?
No, it's just stuff going on at work. It's nothing. I just...
Oh. Okay. No, I just thought maybe you saw my new patch.
You're what? No. Nomad? Wait, you quit the club?
No, I didn't quit the club. I would never quit the club. Nomad, what it means is, well, I'll be less involved from now on.
Deke, I didn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I know. And if you had, I would have said no. You ready to try this again?
Yeah. I mean, no, but yeah, I will. Okay.
Thank you for saving my life.
Well, you know, I do what I can.
Hey, the clutch.
I know what the clutch is.
Okay, none of the...
Deacon.
So, do you think your parents are gonna come?
To the wedding? I don't know.
I mean, you know, I thought if I stepped back from the MC that,
I don't think it's gonna matter to them, Deacon.
but you're gonna at least tell them.
Yeah, if you want me to. Look, it's just, I'm not gonna change who I am and who you are to make my uptight, middle-class parents happy.
Okay. Look out.
I see them.
Hey, are they headed to your work?
Shit. What about the MC? Are any of them coming now that you've gone Nomad?
I don't know. It's probably been a while since any of them set foot in a chapel. And you really want 27 Harleys rolling up in that little church in Marion Forks?
Yeah. You know what? As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay.
I honestly thought Captain Frontgate here would have shot, like, some random person.
Miss Whitaker's returning. What's going on?
I don't know.
Miss Whitaker.
Yeah.
Chief's been trying to get a hold of you, says it's urgent.
It's always urgent. Let him know I'll be right there.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Hey.
Sorry. It's fine. It's probably just a fire alarm or something small.
Okay. How come dead?
Love you. Just call me later.
I notice he still doesn't have his Sarah tattoo in there. It's really interesting to me that we're sort of getting their story told from both ends and eventually kind of meeting in the middle. Also, I feel like I still have lots of questions on why nobody came to their wedding. Like the fact that her parents didn't approve, sure, but she has other friends, right? Other people that care about her and would have wanted to see her get married.
Look, Addie, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Addie,
Whatever, Ricky.
I'm sorry.
Clearance. O'Brien, this is St. John. Come back. O'Brien, this is St. Just answer your goddamn radio!
St. John, didn't think I'd hear from you again.
Yeah, neither did I. All right, listen, that night you bugged out. You told me that you didn't take any civilians. You just took Nero personnel, feds, people with clearance.
I told you there was
Shut
nothing
up,
we could do.
Listen to me. Sarah, my wife, she had clearance. She had her ID badge with her the night that I put her on your chopper.
I don't think that they
just do me a favor, look it up. Sarah Irene Whitaker. She worked at Cloverdale. She had federal clearance. She was doing, I don't know, research, pharmaceutical. I don't know what the hell she was doing. Just do me.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, great. O'Brien, remember, you owe me.
Yeah. O'Brien out.
Me saying that if she was raised in an uptight environment, then maybe her friends still wouldn't have approved. They're awfully crappy friends then. My goodness.
Hey, do you think the
It's not like
anything?
Deacon is a character out of Crank or something. Like he's a super stand-up dude.
St. John, this is O'Brien.
O'Brien, what do you got?
I need to see you in person.
Stronger and
Oh, Jesus, O'Brien, just would you tell me what you found? Is she alive or isn't she?
I have something to give you.
O'Brien?
I've transmitted the coordinates. Meet me there. O'Brien out.
O'Brien? Oh, God damn it.
Deke, Iron Mike's looking for you. He said...
Booze, man, listen. Just tell him I'll be back. I gotta... You remember what I told you, the night that Sarah died, Nero, they bugged out. They only took their own people, feds, and people who had federal clearance levels.
Wait, Deke, what the hell are you talking about?
Look, it's probably nothing, but there's something I gotta do. Deacon out.
Okay. Yep.
I've got $13,000. I figure I
good
can,
choice.
or pennies, whatever you want to call this. I
Okay,
figure I
then.
can afford some flashbangs. Whether or not
Deke,
they'll ever get used
take
is a
care
different
now.
question.
I used to be a cop.
All right, let's go out and meet O'Brien.
Farewell. I think we had it pretty good with training, equipment, and all.
Yeah, hold on, D. I got it.
It got bad fast.
Information? What information, O'Brien? What the hell could you possibly have left to say?
I don't have near enough of a... Yeah, dude, select that.
That I would give a damn about.
Deke? Hey, we got a job for you.
Ricky, hey, okay. Yeah, I'll check in. Deacon out.
Okay, so we're going to head back so that we can get the job. So if there's one thing about the game that is a little weird, it's the fact that it will only...
This is Radio Free Oregon.
Oh, no, not Radio Free
She'll
Oregon.
set you free.
Hold on.
War on terror, global warming, none of that matters now that we're in the shit. But it's all just part of the goddamn conspiracy. So listen up. The war on terror.
What the hell is this?
Mirrors. Started by good old Uncle Sam, using war as an excuse to look for weapons of mass
Who are these
destruction
assholes?
that
Hold on.
didn't exist. And global warming? Just a bunch of lying scientists, well in the pockets of those gunning to profit off of all the doom and gloom. Hey, think about
Open
it.
up.
All of this,
Mr. Deacon, St.
just
John.
another way to build unrest in the people. If we're too busy arguing about polar ice caps and genetically altered food and jihad, then we're blind to what's really going on behind the curtain. Don't be fooled by all their misdirection, folks. They point one way, you look straight at them.
Uh-huh.
This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
That first one.
So your sage advice, Cope, is to assume that everyone's just lying their ass off. Is that about it? So, Jesus. That's, it's actually pretty good advice. For once.
Farewell.
A little late,
Warning.
but it's good advice.
And by the way, huge shout out to the NBC reporter that I saw today who decided to do his newscast in front of a whole bunch of people carrying anti-vaccination signs. Thanks for getting that message out. That'll be really helpful in the weeks to come. That's high irony, just in case anybody can't, track the tone of my voice.
Hey, Ricky. What's up?
Mitchell and a couple guys were on a run northwest of here when they were hit by a group of drifters. They tracked them back to a camp north of Malacqua Lake.
Okay, so Mitchell and the others, they didn't take him out?
They're not drifters, Deke. And Mitchell's just a kid. I don't even know if he can use a gun.
Then what the hell are they doing out in this shit?
Look, I need you to do this. Lost Lake needs you.
Okay, great, I'll take care of it.
Thank you, Deke.
Okay, so that's a good reason that I came back, because apparently that all went down to the northwest, and we'll check the map shortly to see where it is. But, we're headed northwest, so that's why I wanted to come back and pick it up. And what I was about to say before I got interrupted by the genius over at Radio Free Oregon is it would be nice if, rather than starting, loading the game where we're standing right next to Ricky Patel and having her say, nope, I don't have any work for you. Sorry, there's just all the jobs have dried up. And then you ride 3 minutes outside camp and suddenly something opens up. Oh, yeah. But, of course, she can't tell you about it over the radio. You gotta go all the way back to her. Look, I like seeing Ricky too, But at that point, once Deacon has left, just tell him over the radio. He doesn't have to come all the way back to get the briefing. You can, like, vaguely describe it. He's been around. He knows the terrain, right? Hold on, I can never read chat and drive at the same time. You know what the best simulator of that? Well, because it's not in our archives, but we did a lot of Watch Dogs 2 on stream, and if I pulled up the phone, I don't know if it was somehow secretly programmed in, but if I pulled up Marcus's smartphone while driving, just immediately into a Bridget Butman, every time. I could not drive and even have the phone on screen. And it's a great lesson to, like, have imparted on you in a video game, where it's like, okay, because in the real world that would go worse. Alright, hold on. Nah. I was gonna see if we could maybe skip the switchback, but not this time. Yeah, I don't remember who it was. I think it was like some Canadian broadcaster or something, up and apologized for some, like, right-wing crackpot that this anchor, like, repeatedly had on their serious news show, because this person was so absurd, and I regret that I don't remember the person, except not really, because I wouldn't want to give them more exposure, but they continuously had this right-wing crackpot on over and over and over again because it got ratings, because it was funny, because it was so outlandish, the crazy things that they would say. And now that person is like, I would have...
So what the hell?
Hold on.
I managed to recruit a few guys who I trust who, like me, aren't happy with what's going on.
So why am I here?
I wanted to give you this. You were right about your wife.
Where did you get this?
When Silver Lake evacuated, they took Nero personnel, federal officials, and, well, Sarah Irene Whitaker had a Class 4 federal clearance level. The wife bugged out with a recon unit east of Fort Rock.
Take me there.
No.
No? Well, you got a ride. We're all friends now.
The base is gone.
What?
A year ago. Local militia group.
Militia group? Where's their camp?
We don't know.
How the hell can you not know? You got a helicopter. You got satellites.
Somewhere around Crater Lake, but it's a no-fly zone, okay? They got outposts, rockets, RPGs.
Crater Lake.
Crater Lake. Oh, I want to tell you about the work we're doing. Studying the infected, the freaks. They're evolving. As bad as things are right now, they're gonna get worse. A lot worse.
Oh, nice. It turned the bike around for me.
Brian, I don't give a shit about any of that. Boozer? Man, come back.
Yeah, Deacon.
Hey, listen to me. A year ago, we were with Iron Mike. We were thinking about riding south, but the Santiam Pass was blocked. There was no way through, and he said that he knew another way.
Deacon, Iron Mike, he's not too happy with us right now.
Just listen to me. Do you remember what he said?
Iron Mike? Yeah, he's bragging about knowing every goat trail in 100 miles. Said there was a trail that went around Mount Thiels, I don't know, something.
Thielsen, yeah, that's it. Thielsen Pass.
Yeah, why the hell you... Shit. You've talked to... She's alive? Sarah's alive? Deke?
Okay, listen to me. O'Brien, they, Boozer, he found her ID badge. Yeah, Boozer, I think that she's alive.
Deke, you never lost hope. You always knew.
know, Boozer. I don't know, but... God, if there's even a chance that she's alive, well, I gotta find her.
Goddamn right. Shit, I gotta go. Ricky and Addie need help putting up a shelf or some goddamn thing. I'll see you when you get back to camp. Boozer out.
Okay, see you, Boozer.
I hear like 1,000 guys. Oh! I found one of them. Oh, this is maybe more than I expected. I came over here because there was a question mark, but now that I think about it, I think there's always a question mark over here.
Deacon, where are you?
Hey, Ricky. I got some shit I gotta take care of.
Are you coming back?
Am I coming back? What do you mean?
Boozer told us.
Oh! Hold on, we're going to pause just for a second. Hello to Deacon and everybody coming over. Thank you so much. We were watching Deacon a little bit ago. He was doing some adventures with Toxic.
There's no way over the Sandium Pass, you know that.
Yes, I'm coming back. Listen, like I said, I got some shit to do. Deacon out.
And hello to He Who Dies. So, just to catch everybody up, at the moment, we are going to go clear out a Marauder camp because the sun is going down, and we should be No, my God. Hold on. That's not close at all. Because I went northeast, not northwest. Got it. Okay, then we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to switch back to this story quest about the only thing keeping me sane, right up to the overrun Nero refugee camp to visit Sarah's memorial.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. It has come to my attention that some of you are out there working with Nero.
Which is actually somehow further away. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Is this not where we were headed? Where was I going? Oh, it was this. Got it.
The very same Nero we saw cut.
Fudge. Okay. All right. We're going to make a decision. I'm going to go rescue the kid. There we go.
Down a group of survivors not too long ago. The same Nero that abandoned us here in this shit 2 years past. Some would call these people fools. But I got a better name for them. Traitors. And I assure you, I don't take treason lightly. But I am a reasonable man. So you get one warning. Listen up. Stop what you're doing. Now. Before we find you. Because we will. And when we do, you will pay.
Also,
I'll personally string you up on the biggest tree I find. And while you're breathing your last,
oh boy, this guy.
we'll quarter you and feed you to the freaks you love. That is a promise. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, for anybody joining in progress, that guy actually wasn't talking to our character. He's just a radio crank who talks a lot of tough stuff into a microphone. Oh, no worries, Alec Max, about missing the beginning of the stream. So far, all we've done is meet with O'Brien, go the wrong way for a while, meet up with Ricky, and we got to see a cool cutscene of Deacon picking Sarah up from work, which sounds like something I would say ironically, except I really like getting to see the two of them together. So we're headed to rescue the kid, A, because I feel like rescuing someone from certain danger is the sort of thing that Deacon would want to do ahead of everything else. Also, because the sun is down, humans will have a harder time seeing, And maybe, if we're very, very lucky, we can... Well, it's a rescue mission. I was about to say maybe we could draw some of the infected into the humans, but in a case like this, I'd actually want to avoid doing that because it's going to make that rescue so much more difficult. By the way, Hihu, really, really liked the artwork that you did with More Than a Mia on your stream. I thought that came out really well. I like the art style where it's like these big, thick, distinctive outlines, and then sort of the way that the colors sort of, I want to call it like swirl or blend together on all the solids, and it gives it a nice, I would call it a painterly look, but that is probably not quite correct. Got some X's up here. Hopefully they are bounties. No. Okay, so if I want what they have, I got to get off the bike.
Can use this.
Airbrushing for color. Got it. Okay. Usually we don't have to get off the bike to pick up newt ears, but here we did.
Fuel.
Just refuel. You never know when you might have to run for your life in this game.
Needed this.
Oh, and hello to Tashir. Boy, everybody came over. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. I know that Feecrest had something of a stressful day, and I certainly know how that does. My day was, sometimes I'll talk about like, oh, today was kind of stressful or whatever. Today was extremely productive. Now, that can that can be exhausting in its own way, but in a good way. You know, we're coming out of today and feeling pretty good about the way that the day went, and hopefully getting.
Block the lake. Yeah, there's a camp full of drifters here.
Hold on.
Can you handle them?
Yeah, I got this. Deacon out.
All right, so. Okay. Let's see who can... Oh, good. The snipers that are back, but probably can't see us where we are. Mark who we can. Now, there's 8 people in this camp, or 8 enemies. Let's see if I can get the drop on this sniper, but also, like, these barricades probably have somebody watching over them. I would think. Huh, maybe not. Yeah, to me...
Boys, what, you thought you just set up camp in Lost Lake territory? Had to run the place? Murderers and thieves, the lot of you.
The most stressful days are when, like, there's a lot of pressure and also no forward momentum on whatever it is. Okay, so if I hop up here, I'm reasonably certain that I can take him before he sees me. Deacon. Okay. Oh, trap. Cool. I'm glad I didn't try to sneak all the way up on him. So, we restarted the PlayStation before starting this one, and once again, I haven't mentioned it since the last time that happened, every once in a while it feels like the audio channels get reversed, to the point where I check to make sure that my headphones aren't actually on backwards, and that's sort of what's happening here. You know what? We brought a sniper rifle for a reason. We did not bring a sniper rifle. What the hell? Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize that Deacon occasionally just decides to leave his signature weapons at home. I don't have a sniper rifle, so I guess we're going to pick this one up.
There we go.
Can we put a sniper... yes, suppressor. Got it. Okay, not my first choice, but hopefully
Getting low on ammo.
efficient. Unless that... Oh, yeah, we've got one more bullet, so cool. If I take out one of them, the other one will freak out. This person's a little bit too far back for me to feel comfortable with that shot. And then we've got... Oh, here's someone. I have a word with Deacon about his choice of arsenals. At no point did the game inform me that we were unequipping a special weapon. So, this will be a bit interesting. I could hawk some smoke in on him. I don't think they'd be able to react before... Like, I don't think they can, like, shout out when they're getting smoke choked. Oh, you know what? Hey, flashbangs. Let's give these a shot.
Men coming.
Wow, I thought flashbangs had more of an effect than that. I thought I'd get at least 4 seconds of... Hold on. I know this is petty, but I really want to take off my suppressor. Those things don't grow on trees. So those bullets sound like they're coming from the left, which means, of course, that they are actually coming from the right.
One more.
Yeah, keep on running around.
That's it.
We didn't just hit level 3 with Mike, did we? Because I would actually go back there. He's got some really good upgrades that can be afforded. And actually, I want to head back there. There we go. Hold on. We just hit rank 3 with him.
Ricky, it's done. I cleared out the camp full of drifters north of Malacqua Lake.
Thanks, Deke. I'll let Iron Mike know.
I'll be sure to let Mitchell know it's safe to play outside again.
He's just a kid, Deke.
Yeah, well, if he wants to live long enough to become an adult, he better start learning how to use a gun.
Yeah, you're right. I'll start working with him. Thanks, Deke.
So Deacon is mentioning Tashir's channel trailer, which we also watched before the start of the stream, and it's really good. It shows a whole bunch of moments of excitement. I'll also say that for whatever reason, and this is, I want to stress, a Twitch issue. Not... Oh, my God. Okay, look. 3 Radio Free Oregons in 15 minutes is a little much.
We were dumb. We were blindly taking in opiates of all kinds, keeping us sedated like fat, happy cows. Candy, television, booze, heroin, and it worked. But now, well, we're feeling the pain. All of it. Every cut. We are wide awake, and we are watching. You see the truth of what I've been saying from the beginning. No one can get anything past us. We're the ones running the show now, and we're doing it a damn sight better than the feds ever did. Take a deep breath, and hold it in.
Run.
Free man. No one can take that from you again. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
The big reveal is going to be that Mark Copeland used to be like an actuary.
Damn.
Okay, so I can go... Yeah, and I actually want to head back there. Let's do it.
Deke, you there? This is Lost Lake. Come in. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Okay. I just got scream sniped off my bike.
Ricky told me you took care of that drifter camp, north of Malacqua Lake.
Yeah, they won't,
All right. Sorry, Iron Mike. What were you saying? If anything. Well, until he continues talking, the first time...
You there?
God damn it.
This is Lost Lake. Come in. Hey, Mike, what's up? Ricky told me you took care of that drifter camp, north of Malacca Lake. Yeah, they won't be bothering us anymore. Hey, Mike, that kid, Mitchell, he really shouldn't be going out on runs unless he can take care of himself. Yeah, god damn it. I'll take care of it. Thanks, Steve. Iron my gun.
Marauders, good. Yeah, waiting for me, huh?
What I was going to say is that the first time that we went to watch Tashir's channel trailer, which you can catch probably at his... Got it, Ricky.
Yeah,
we'll stop
I'll
by.
bet you got a job for me. Okay, I'll stop by. Deacon out.
Which I assume you can see on his channel right now, but we saw it by way of Twitter. The first time, the middle part was missing, and it like cut in a really weird way, and I was like, wait, Tashir knows how to edit. What's up with this? And then when we immediately rewatched it, it filled in like the middle 15 seconds. Like it was really weird that it jumped ahead. So if anybody watches the trailer, at least by way of Twitter, and it seems like weirdly truncated or like it's edited weirdly, just replay it. Yeah, it's like 35 seconds in total. I attribute that entirely to a quirk of the Twitch player or the way that it integrates with Twitter. I was impressed by the variety of different clips. It's not all like recent Division 2 stuff, but it seems like it went back over a whole bunch of different moments. Like different games from different months, possibly different years. Okay, I didn't get any meat, but you know what? I really want my signature weapon back. That'd be cool.
What's been keeping you away so long?
How's life treating you, Blair?
Good choice.
All right, hold on. Let me just go over here. Supplies. Okay, so we're going to buy a few different things in here because now that we've hit rank 3 at Iron Mike's, we can buy some improvements to the guns that we have. Just see if there's anything else we want to buy on this one. Flashbang, huge disappointment, by the way. I mean, that stunned those guys for like a heartbeat, and then they were immediately back to it.
Here you go. Yep, that's nice.
Here we go. Okay, so we can do a SWAT 10 mag upgrade, which may or may not be the weapon. This, however, this is the weapon that we're using right now. It's $800. I think that's money well spent. Little stubby mag upgrade? Sure, why not? $250, I can afford that. And then the SWAT 10, I don't actually know that that's the name of the machine gun that I'm using, but we're going to drop in there anyway. Also, how about weapons themselves? So, I think this one required... Nope, Special Forces condition. Semi-automatic, high damage, shotgun. I don't really like shotguns, though. I mean, I like shotguns here, right? Like, that's a pretty cool shotgun. Oh, well, I kind of want this, because that's better than what I got.
No, I'm not vouching for that.
And now I can buy the upgrade for it as well.
Cool. Go.
All right. Brand new gun, brand new weapon upgrade.
Yep. Good choice. Yep. Hey, Deke. You be careful out there.
Oh, and I'm not going to turn any more bounties here because I don't know that the different camps pay differently, but now that I'm maxed out on trust, there would be less benefit. What I want to do is save any bounties that I get until I am back at one of the other camps and turn them in there so that I can get the trust and the money. We're going to check in with Ricky.
Deke, we really need your help.
Ricky, hey, what's wrong?
I just got a radio call from Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Givens? He's that kid who wrote in a few days ago. Remember the group he was with that got wiped out near Tumalo? I assigned him marsh duty, but evidently Jeremy isn't much for taking orders.
Okay, yeah, but a radio call, why is he out in the shit?
He wanted to prove himself, go on a supply run by himself. Anyway, he ran out of gas near a farm northwest of here. I made a note on your map. Can you find him before...
Yeah, before he gets himself killed, sure. I'll have a look around.
I also like that Tashir's trailer used the same, like, there's one particular track that plays when people subscribe or follow or host, and the trailer uses a lot of those same musical cues, so it'll be very familiar to people who already know the channel, and also give people a good sense of, like, what the tone of the channel itself is. So I thought that was really well done. Okay, then I don't think I want to do this. That's different from saying this is a point of no return, but it is saying this is going to take you away for a while. So we're not going to ride south and find Sarah yet. Don't worry, I still intend to do that. But I definitely want to go visit the memorial gravestone, write on a hostage rescue job for Lost Lake. Yeah, and probably do this as well. If we're going to leave this zone, we want to be as well equipped as possible, and that's going to include getting some more skill points. Bike. Hold on. Wait. Let me just refuel. The person who does the refuels is over here.
You here to buy something?
How's it going, Buzz?
This is just me holding square, by the way.
Looking for anything in particular?
So just a random
Shit, you really need a lot of fuel.
extra point. It turns out Sam Witwer, the guy who voiced
See you later,
Deke, has his own Twitch channel.
Got good shit stuck today.
Twitch.tv/Sam Witwer. So that was easy to find. I don't remember. I think it actually popped up in the recommended setting section on Twitch. So, yeah, if anybody wants to see him play games himself and also share various stories from his voice acting and real acting, I shouldn't say real acting, but like live acting and so forth, yeah, he's got his own channel. It also appears, at least to me, to be a very, very successful one, so don't expect to have a lot of shout-outs. He is doing just fine on his own, and we mostly like to focus on smaller streamers that don't, in my opinion, have all the attention that they deserve. But I did think it was interesting that there is a way to connect with him if you are interested in doing so. Also, I don't have quite enough time, but I was listening to like a podcast, and I heard somebody...
Hey, Ricky, this farm, where is it exactly?
It's right across from the bridge that leads to the farm. It'll be on the left.
Yeah, I see it.
Hold on. You mean the Lost Lake farm? Got it. Deacon out.
All right, we're going to see what we can see, hopefully without getting spooked. 'Cause I hear gunshots is the thing. But as we go, and also I see a bike. I was listening to something where, like, another guy, and he's actually very well known,
Gotta be it.
so I don't want to get into it, but he was grousing at people in his chat.
Out of gas, so workbench. Grab the gas can. Where are you going, Jeremy? Oh, shit.
Okay, I guess he left the different, larger gas can. He was grousing at people in his chat for, as he put it, talking about off-topic stuff.
He's not there?
No, looks like he's heading into Sherman's camp.
Jesus, Deke.
Look, he's probably at the gas station trying to pry candy bars out of a vending machine. Look, I'll find him.
Which is just about the strangest complaint that I can imagine. He might as well have groused at his Twitch viewers for eating snacks while watching. My God.
And there's the gas station. Where are you, kid?
Just for the record, anyone in our chat can talk about pretty much any darn thing. Oh, that looks like a swarm. That they want. I would say that the one thing that I think, just to be respectful to folks, is don't post spoilers. Not about this game, not about other stuff. But aside from that, my goodness, if people wanted to talk about anime or, I don't know, TV show that they liked, okay. As long as they're going to be respectful of others in the chat, go nuts. We don't need everyone commenting on Deacon pulling out that 2 pieces of scrap. We do, however, need to find... So the controller's vibrating. Here we go.
Okay, so you filled up your can. Ah, shit, marauders.
Yeah, but Deacon, have a great night. All right, so they stole the fuel and or kidnapped the guy. Also, I mean, we've had some really fun conversations, like in Tashir's stream about movies. There was a whole conversation that we had, and He Who Dies was there, and Tashir was there. I want to say, Bomb First and Dweezil were probably in the Discord. We were talking about movies. Like different movies that we'd seen, Denzel Washington movies and stuff. Like that was a whole conversation that happened. It had absolutely nothing to do with what was happening in The Division 2, but it was fun to sort of get other people's thoughts on all these different movies. And it made me realize that I have apparently never seen a lot of the movies that people like the most from Denzel Washington. So I need to rectify that at some point. Big Denzel Washington viewing party at some point. Okay, I've apparently failed to follow this path in the way that I was supposed to. We're looking at the white dots on the mini-map, and they seem to terminate... Oh. Maybe I'm supposed to head up there? Or maybe that's just a marker in the sky to indicate that this is an area that deserves exploration. I don't think I've fooled them. Okay, this is not working. No! I failed to account for the pickup truck at my back. Aleknas has been mining some copper in No Man's Sky. He references it as a deposit, but if you've been doing that for 10 or 15 minutes, that sounds rather different than the experience that I had in the game. Maybe there's just a lot of copper all in one area, but that's good, because my experience was that I needed a whole bunch of that. Also, I'm, weirdly low on lives. Let's get a bandage in there.
Let's see.
Well, while I'm hopefully not getting bombarded... Oops. With these guys, earlier in a previous episode, it was sort of brought up, would Star Trek Discovery work as somebody's first Star Trek series? And we've actually been talking a lot about that ever since. And my producer has, really worked me around to, yes, it would. Ah, here we go. Now we can see humans and not a swarm of death coming after us. And partially it comes to... what else is there? I'm not sure. I have a lot of fond memories of Star Trek The Next Generation, for example. I'm not sure that that would hold up super well today. I could be wrong. Maybe there's a large contingent of people that are out there watching Next Generation for the very first time, and it's just, the bee's knees. But to me, as an adult, I sort of look at those episodes and say... I don't think that I would like this very much if I was seeing it for the first time. I think it would come off as super cheesy. And in some cases, a little unfortunate. For example, there's a Season 1 episode where the Enterprise visits a planet. And I cannot for the life of me remember why they're there. But the plot sort of arcs around to the fact that Tasha Yar, who is the security officer on the flagship of the Federation, needs to climb around on a jungle gym, and she has like a boxing mitt on one hand, and in the boxing mitt there's these needles that have like a toxin that will poison her opponent and cause instant death. Now, her opponent is a native of this planet and has most likely been training to climb around on this jungle gym and engage in this death ritual her entire life. And yet, as I recall, Tasha Yar wins and successfully wins in a way that she doesn't have to kill her opponent. This is kind of weird. Yeah. You know? Hold on a second, because now we have to do some death rituals of our own.
At last.
Stranger in a Strange Land comes up and is somehow able to be better at what the indigenous population is at and prove their superiority, and somehow also the savagery and inappropriateness of the brutality of the culture that they're visiting. In every way, it just comes off as super high and mighty.
All right, kid, hang on. I'm coming.
Also, kid, be quiet, because I was trying to be a little bit stealthy here. Season 1 Next Generation has some weird spots to it, you know? Do I think I can get out here? Oh yeah, he's zoned out. Or she is. She doesn't know what's happening. Code of Honor. Was that the name of that episode?
Mr. St. John? Oh, thank God. Thank God.
It's just Deke, kid.
They were talking about... They were gonna cut me up. They were gonna eat me.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, you got this? Can you get your gas, then get your ass back up to camp? You got it?
Yes, sir.
God damn
Yes,
it,
sir.
don't call me sir. It's Deacon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Hey, let's try out this special Talon 7. Well, I don't need to use a sniper or a suppressor anymore. Yep, checks out. Oh, let's repair the baseball bat as well. Feecrest is saying that Masks was the worst episode that they made. I beg to differ, because in Masks they have the best cut-to-commercial sting, I think, of the entire series. When Commander Data comes out and he's wearing a mask and he looks dead into the camera and goes, "Misaka is waking." And this is apparently supposed to be not the dumbest thing that you've ever seen in your entire life. That's the same episode, right? Masks, I'm thinking of that one. That is a, you cannot be the worst episode of all time when that's how you cut to commercial.
At last.
Also, you know, big ups to Brent Spiner, who's like a huge song and dance comedy routine, Waka Waka, Three Stooges guy, and spent 7 years playing an emotionless android and doing it really well, like fully credible. Like, and even the good episodes, like the really memorable, like legitimately, these are episodes of Next Generation that I think everybody should watch, have sometimes things in them that are kind of dumb. For example, Measure of a Man is a very, very famous episode of Next Generation in which Data's an android, for anybody who's not familiar with the series. Data's an android, but he's fully sapient. He has a personality. He doesn't have emotions, but he has memories, he has relationships, he has skills, he has deficits, he has, in every way, all of the attributes that you would call a human being, except that he doesn't experience joy or sadness. And also, he has an off switch. Like, he is an artificial life form. Measure of a Man is an episode that puts his civil rights on trial. Where is the cutoff for something that is a human being versus something that is a device that approximates humanity so closely, but it still doesn't have a right? And the episode kicks off with a character who may or may not be Bruce Maddox. I'm just going to say that it is because that's his name in my memory. Shows up to decommission Data and says, I own this now. Come along with me. I'm going to take you apart, turn you off, and hopefully be able to turn you on again. It's a little bit like stripping a car, except no one has ever built this car before, and it's unclear if he'd be able to put it back together. And Data says, no thank you, and this leads to a courtroom drama. It's one of the very few like Star Trek courtroom dramas that you ever get. But this one has a stupid twist to it, which is the only reason, because I'm not going to go too in-depth into the episode. Because, like, all of this drama is unfolding in orbit around a space station that's, like, 1/3 finished, so, like, nobody's on staff yet. The judge in the case decrees that Commander Riker, a.k.a. Data's best friend in the world, is going to be the prosecutor. And Commander Riker's responsibility here is to prosecute the idea that Data, a.k.a. his best friend, is in fact nothing more than a machine that should be disassembled and have all of his civil rights taken away. And the judge decides to enforce this in, I think, a perfectly reasonable way. Hold on. I don't know why I always think I can take these guys. God damn it. This is our cliffhanger, by the way. Okay.
Nice headshot.
Yeah, super nice headshot. Okay, ... And now the continuation. So the judge decides to enforce this by saying to Commander Riker, you are going to prosecute this case, Commander, and if I suspect for even 1 minute that you're not putting your full faith into this,
Ricky,
then I will
got him.
immediately
He's on
rule
his way
against
back.
you and Data will be killed.
Deke, what happened?
Well, he ran into some drifters who were... Oh, Jesus, let's just say that he was on tonight's menu.
Oh my god, cannibals?
Well, I honestly didn't stop to ask them. Deacon out.
Now, it's been a while since I've seen the episode, so it's also at least somewhat likely that she threatens to, like, put an injunction on him and just turn Data over until, like, it can be adjudicated at a later date. But the end result is the same. The Data would be pulled apart. And within the fiction of Star Trek, like, that is akin to being dead. Because there's a reason there's only one Data. Only one guy knew how to make him, and that person is no longer around, so... Turning him over is tantamount to getting killed. Also, I haven't been looking at chat, so if Feecrest is furiously course-correcting all of my partial memories of Star Trek The Next Generation, I will have to check it out in just a second. I'm still not going to turn in my bounties or my meat, and we're not going to ride Nomad, not yet. Oh my god, hello to Diesel Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, Diesel Jones is here. Diesel, I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday and gearing up for a really nice Friday. What comes after Friday? I can't remember. I need to listen to that Rebecca Black song because apparently I can no longer tell the days of the week. Oh god, do I really want to go back to Tucker? Let's find out what's where. So this is... somewhere. Is it here? It might be here. Well, this is close enough, so we're going to go over here.
I started to get him out.
Did I see? I did not see. Alec next. What was the request? Apologies. I've been remembering episodes.
Hey, wait a sec. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Now I do... Hold on. I do see the... Oh, okay. There is a white line pointing over here. Okay, let me unselect this. And we'll ride the other direction. Sorry, lady. She just pulled the gate open for me, and... Alex Nass is asking if he can post a screenshot. I would be fine with that, except I don't think that the auto mod will allow it. And unless more than a Mia can exclamation point permit, I am riding solo this episode, so... Mia, can you... I don't even know if this is set up. Can you exclamation point permit Alec Nax, and we'll see if he can post a screenshot?
Shit.
I'm just now realizing I didn't refuel the bike. Screw it. Yeah, Alex Nax, that may or may not have done anything. If the bot times you out, what you can do is... Gosh, actually, I don't have an end to that because I'm curious to see the screenshot, but I'm not sure...
Hey, did the kid make it back okay?
Hey, Deke. Yeah, he's a little shaken, but...
No, it...
Good.
Hold on.
Iron Mike said he even volunteered for marsh duty.
Well, I believe it. Hey. Does he call you ma'am?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Lucky guess. See you, Ricky.
Murderers and thieves. How many people got killed today, huh?
Hold on. I'm wasting my suppressor. Alec Nax, in the alternative, if Mia's okay with it, you could send her the link, and then she could post it for you. And we will have to look into adding an exclamation point permit, because I'm pretty sure that's the command. Let's see, what's the worst all-time Star Trek episode? Oh, anyway, sorry, because I sort of wanted to field there for a second. Without giving anything away, I think that Star Trek Discovery would work pretty well as somebody's first entry into Star Trek because it is, unlike Picard, in no way beholden to any of the series that came before it or after it. It's a standalone story. It's very character-driven. Especially as you go on, it gets a lot of momentum behind it. And although I don't think it would give you a good sense for why people like Star Trek in general, it would be, I think, a good gateway to say, here is the universe and some of the characters in it, and then from that you might be able to build some additional thought into it. It has a very different flavor than most Star Trek.
Sniper on the road. Shit.
Sniper on the road! Hold on. I'm ill-equipped for this. Wow, this person really has me dialed in. So, a smoke grenade will help, except for the fact that this person is very, very elevated. Okay. I need to get eyes on them, because I can see the beam. Oh, well, this works as an approach. Hopefully. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw out a smoke grenade. I have never once used an attractor. I mean, not literally never once,
Say,
but...
John, heard you ran into some cannibals today.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, they were about to cut up Jeremy Gibbons.
God almighty, what drives a man to give up everything that makes him different from a goddamn animal?
Well, you know what they say. There's only 9 meals between us and all hell breaking loose. And I'd say we're well past those 9 meals.
Yeah, maybe so. Hey, thanks for saving the kid, Deke. I'll make sure we put him to work and maybe hold off that hellfire for another day or two.
Yeah, sure, Mike, whatever you say. St. John out.
One last ambush.
The smoke turned out to be unnecessary because we had the cover from the sign, but...
Smoke! Kid safe! Smoke!
I need to, like, mentally adjust to the fact that when I hear something behind me, it is in front of Deacon. And when something sounds like it's on the right, I need to start turning left. Because I don't know how evident it is to people watching, but that's happened now multiple times. I'm looking for a gas can if one's available, because, again, we didn't refuel when heading over here. I will say one thing about Star Trek Discovery. One thing, and I think that this might turn off new viewers, so I really want to stress that the next thing that I say occurs right at the very beginning of the series. Like, it's right from jump. It is thick in the first 2 episodes, and then does actually, like, peter out. So, if I was to say one thing about, like, the beginning, and, like, don't worry about it because it goes away and they stop doing it after a while, is... At the beginning, you are introduced to, like, these aliens. And they made the interesting choice, one that's rarely made in television, to simply have the aliens talking in their native language. These turn out to be Klingons, and this is not a reveal. You learn this right away. So here's some Klingons, and they are speaking in Klingon, which, much like J.R.R. Tolkien's Elvish, has its own, like, complete language and vocabulary. Well, one thing that you learn in watching Discovery is that Klingon is an extremely inefficient language. So as you're watching these scenes, you'll have these characters who are barking at each other and going like, look, and then the subtitle says, I agree. And this goes on and on and on and on. It's like every word in English has like 9 syllables that need to be choked out in Klingon, and they go forever. This is great if you're a slow reader. If you are not a slow reader and you've seen what they're saying 15 seconds before they stop talking, it gets a little bit on your nerves, but it does go away. And that is, by the way, my absolute best Klingon. So... Take that, accusations of being a nerd. Oh, boy. Oh, hold on. He who dies is bowing out. Hold on just 1 second. Sorry, because I saw that... Hold on a second. Burp. I guess He Who Dies is stepping out, hopefully to do a stream, and also Hiseo Ryu is saying that hopefully he feels good enough to stream today as well. I hope so as well. I've really been enjoying Hiseo's Spider-Man streams. I will also say that... Hold on a second. If you don't feel up to it, don't feel pressure to do so. Self-care is always the most important thing. I took from a recent Twitter post that Hiseo's been feeling a little bit low, and when that is the case, take care of yourself first. If streaming will be something that you enjoy and be fun, then absolutely, by all means. Apparently I'm not going to be able to get this without some fights. Hold on. I got one of these too, lady. Whoops. Yeah, So, I personally am fortunate enough that I don't have any particular, like, chronic depression or anything like that. But, like most people, I have experienced some depression in my life. This deep, overwhelming desperation or sadness that goes for days and doesn't seem to have any understandable cause and feels absolutely suffocating. And I have had this experience, and it is completely overwhelming to the point where, at least in my case, I wonder, what's the reality? Is it the way that I feel like right now where that's not happening? Or is this crushing misery always sort of lurking just underneath, and everything else is the fiction? And what if it doesn't stop this time? And I'm only saying this, like I'm opening this up and sharing this because, first of all, I think that it's an experience that everybody has sooner or later. And for some people, it's much more common and much more prolonged than it is for others. And sometimes it can just help to know, first of all, other people do experience this same kind of thing. It is anybody who says, oh, just cheer up or anything like that. No, it's a wildly inappropriate thing to say, and it doesn't cover it. And ultimately, dealing with it is something that's going to be highly personal to each person. So I feel like any sort of advice or platitude or anything else is very difficult to stick to, except possibly to understand that there are a lot of people around who care about you. So anybody who's going through that, whether it's somebody that you know on Twitch, whether it's a friend or a family member, if you find any solace at all in talking, even if you don't think that you will at first, reach out to people. Hopefully find somebody that you can interact with and express that and understand that you're not alone. And hopefully that person will have the empathy to understand that just saying like, oh, just cheer up. Oh, we'll just watch a funny movie. Like, I don't know, maybe for some people that will work, but it really sets my teeth on edge when I hear somebody say to somebody who's dealing with some sort of chronic problem, oh, here's the easy solution. We've got some gas, which is good. I'm still hearing people, and I'm not sure where they are. Oh, I see that person. You take a couple headshots like that, and you take a knee, listen, hear if anybody yells out about it. But I feel like that's a fairly clean sweep. Let me climb up here just to see. Chivalry saying, have you tried not being sad? Also, I do want to, like, because VCrest was giving a fairly detailed recap of Measure of a Man. Yeah, no, I like, here's the thing. Measure of a Man, and sorry, this feels like a real whip snap of a conversation topic. Measure of a Man is a very, very good episode. It is where I think Star Trek does its best when it takes, like, kind of it takes an interesting philosophical question of what constitutes a human being, and it puts it into this sci-fi context of, well, here we have an android. It cannot feel emotions, or he cannot feel emotions. Does that qualify as a human being? What are its civil rights? What is the cutoff point for civil rights? And I think that that's an interesting... Deacon, I will pay you to... Deacon, cut the thing. Somebody who... again, I'm sort of bouncing between topics rapidly here, but on the topic of dealing with depression and emotional distress... so Diesel's going to go rest his head on his wife's bosom so she can stroke his head and tell him that he's awesome. Diesel, although you cannot rest your head on my bosom, I will also tell you that you're awesome. And hopefully we will get to join you on stream a little bit later. One person that I think talks about mental illness and depression in a constructive way is Pushing Up Roses, and she tweets about this a lot, and she has a really good video up on her channel about I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called, but the theme of it is, 5 or 7 games that I play to handle my sort of mental anxiety and so forth. And she's very upfront about, like, this is not a list to help other people. It is a list of the games that help me, and hopefully some information about why they help me, in the hopes that you can find things that will help you. And I think that that's the best that you can hope to do with a topic that's as sophisticated as something like depression or anxiety or BDD or... Wait, that's not... Maybe it is. Body dysmorphic disorder. I think so? I think that's it. If I'm saying that incorrectly, then I might just have that incorrect. But the point is, it strikes different people... What is that sound? It strikes different people differently, so there is no one catch-all solution for it. Oh, wait, I do need that gas can. Nuts. I saw the gas can like 4 times, and now I'm remembering... There it is. It's over next to the burning pile, because you do want to keep your combustibles... Hold on. Somebody just yelled out that I'm here, which is true. But I don't know where that person is. And on pushing up Rose's list, like, she has games that she played as a child, games that she has fond memories of, games that help to engage her need for structure, and like Stardew Valley is on there because it's so task-oriented. And she says that, she does have an experience with playing that game and games like it to an excess, like to a point that maybe isn't so healthy, and yet there is something that can... There's something about the busy work that helps take her mind off of it.
That should be it.
Mia's very tickled by my saying bosom. So I guess that makes it 3 times. All right. I'm just taking a quick look around to see if there's any other speakers that I failed to cut. Because, as we know, if we don't cut all the speakers... We're here for an upgrade point, but if we don't cut all the speakers, then we'll have a whole swarm of enemies. So I'm just taking a look along the power lines that we have here. Oh, hold on. We did miss one. See it up there. Hopefully little Stubby has enough of a choke on it that it can... I hear a radio transmission. That's worth some experience points if we turn it off. But I want to say that that is a thorough sweep of the... Nope. Okay, remind me to go track down that radio transmission. It sounds like it's coming from over there, which probably means it's coming from over there. But I'm going to start up the generator. I feel like we've gotten most of them. Uh-oh, Mysterio saying the little booth down the road. We're about to find out. Oh, no, I need a fuse.
Here we go.
Or just to repair it?
Green lights are good. Green light. Damn it. That's gonna bring them all down on me.
He was right. He was correct. I didn't follow the road. Or the wire.
That's all of them. Yeah. Okay.
Well, at least it's bright daylight. So the ones that show up are going to be... crud.
Come on.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to hold on. crud. Oh, God. I really should have followed Mysterio's advice when I thought the thing was broken instead of continuing to... start up the generator. So, one thing that I haven't talked... I talked to, when we found out that there's dismemberment, just the way that battle damage is handled in the game. Like, look, his feet are all burned from walking in the fire. I mean, we really took apart his torso, but never hit him in the arms, so those are undamaged. They put so much work into this game. Also, why are there more guys? Okay, we're good though, right? Okay, I think I can get in here now. So we're looking for two things. We're looking for an audio recorder and an upgrade point. And we'll probably have lots of crafting materials that we find in here as well. So I'm going to use a bandage real quick. And let's see if we can do any other crafting. Nothing's really coming to mind. Craft a new bandage. Okay. Mistero literally just got off playing. Well, welcome. I'm really enjoying this game, so I can see wanting to go visit. Like, Mia has a friend, Gee18000, and he has also been playing this game, but I've been very careful not to watch his stream simply because I don't know where he is, and I don't want to, like, get exposed to any additional, like, character types or enemy types or, like, story beats or anything like that. But he's a good guy, so I would like to be able to see that as well. Mr. I'm curious if you are streaming this yourself.
Good. Another Nero injector. Good.
I really like focus is the thing. I mean, health's always a safe thing. You know what? I'm going to go to stamina this time. I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket if that one basket might eventually get me killed.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
I didn't find the recorder yet, though. That might be in a different trailer, because there seem to be a few different trailers at this one. So we checked this one. Oh, you know what? I did find a document. Maybe that takes the place of the audio recorder in this one. All right, so we checked this one, and we checked that one, and that's all the trailers that there are. All right, let me just do one more pass through here. Make sure I didn't walk past it like a dummy. So, I don't think Deacon is an active participant, but he was playing Sea of Thieves with Toxic, who is actively in a... It's called the Sea of Champions, which is sort of a big tournament that's happening in Sea of Thieves. By the way, so... Oh, I should have asked Deacon about this before we went into lurk mode, because Deacon posted on Twitter that he's going to be repurchasing Sea of Thieves on Steam. Now, it's all one big player base. Like, it's like cross-play, right? So I guess I was just going to ask him what the, like, why rebuy it if he has it? Is there something different about the Steam version that I, am failing to understand so far? Okay, we finished the checkpoint. I don't see any more reason to hang out here. We don't want to do this yet. We could go do that or go do this. So let's see what's closer, because I do want to visit the gravestone if possible. That's pretty close, but we'll be able to visit the Hot Springs camp on the way. So we're going to select that instead. And also go to our skills, because we got a skill point. So that was okay, I guess. Reduces the reload times for ranged weapons. That's a solid pick, I'd say. Drastically reduces the stamina cost from rolling. Well, we just got a stamina upgrade, and that would double up. Yeah, let's do that one. I like that. Okay, that is very clarifying. Tashir's saying that Deacon hates the Xbox app and certain issues that it has, and it runs much smoother on Steam. I did not know that. Very interesting. Probably a lot less overhead with the software. Alright, now I need to figure out where I parked the bike, and we'll be able to get out of here. I don't have another skill point now for some reason. No, okay. Oh, that transmission is coming. So, again, the sound seems a little bit messed up. It sounds to me like the transmission is coming from up here. If we climb and it's actually in the opposite direction, it'll be an example of what I'm talking about, where it just seems backwards. It could be up there. The reason I care is that there's these transmissions in the wilderness, sort of like Liberty nonsense, and if you disable them, you get an experience point. Or you get some experience points. And I hear less and less of the transmission as I go in this direction, but I do see a blue question mark. Yeah, there's nothing here. Interesting. Mistro is saying that they just got their PlayStation 4 2 months ago and that this game is one of the reasons. I have to say, my experience with it so far is that I think it... and actually, you've already said that you really like this game. I agree. This game would be a great reason. Let's see, can I fix this up? Other great PlayStation 4 games... we've talked some about Horizon Zero Dawn. I will stand that game until they make me stop. After that, the Shadow of Colossus remake that they did. Very, very faithful remake. I don't actually know that it was built from the ground up, but boy, they really put a lot of effort into it and brought that game into the modern era. It's not a long game, but it is one that probably is deserving of your time. Most of the Yakuza games are on PC now, but Judgment is not. Judgment was made by the same developer, and it sort of takes the Yakuza formula, but puts you into the shoes of a detective who's sort of in this area of Japan, I think. I've never played a Yakuza or Judgment, so I don't actually know. I think it's in Japan. And it puts you into this sort of 4-block square area, and you're solving lots of... crimes in the area, working on a variety of clients, and I think that's a super neat hook. I'm getting screamed at, apparently, but this time I didn't get knocked off the bike, so we're going to keep going. Shake it off, Deacon. So, the gunshots sound entirely like they're coming there. Yep, and here they are. Oh, now even I feel bad for that guy. I really should have let them fight a little longer. Tajir really wants to play Judgment. Yeah, I was really bummed when I realized that there is no PC version of Judgment. Oh, I don't feel so bad about killing this person's friend. Christ.
He shot me!
All right, I think... No, you know what? I was about to use a medikit, but we can just use 2 bandages. The same effect. Because bandages are renewable, and medikits I cannot make on my own. Oh, nice! Mistro has at least 2 of the games. He has both Horizon and Shadow of the Colossus. I heard good things about the Ratchet & Clank game that was made, but I haven't played it myself. They never did a Sly Cooper game, unfortunately, for the PlayStation 4. It's a really fun stealth platformer. Oh, Titanfall 2 is on the PlayStation 4. That's not exclusive, though. It probably runs best on PC, but the PlayStation 4 version was real solid. Yeah, Judgment is actually on the list of things that I think we'll stream here. One thing that I would sort of turn to chat for is, if I've never played a Yakuza game at all, is it better or worse to start with something like Judgment that is so clearly heavily inspired by that experience? Like, would it in any way diminish the effect of doing a Yakuza game to do something that came out later and is not technically part of that franchise? I would have said Dragon Quest Builders would be high on the list for a great PlayStation exclusive, but Dragon Quest Builders 2 came along, completely obliterates the original version. I mean, the original version was good, but Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a great, great, great game. And that is on PC, so you can play that there. Do not play the Switch version. It's one of the very rare games that we in this house have ever bought on multiple different platforms, because the portability of the Nintendo Switch seemed like a real hot seller for Dragon Quest Builders 2, and my producer became very, very disillusioned with how poorly it ran, especially with some of the more elaborate creations that she likes to make. I played a ways into the story, and even there, getting your frame rate down into, like, the high teens doesn't feel great. Hold on, because I do want to check this. Yeah, it's you saying that he believes that it takes place in the same setting as Yakuza. Yeah, I think it might even be the exact same map, and some people might grumble about that. But the
camp, goddamn rippers.
Hold on, it's nighttime. This is the perfect possible time to do a Ripper camp. Yeah. Okay, let's go do this. We're gonna approach real quiet. The thing that I know about the Yakuza games is that they have an incredibly dense map. Like, it's not a large area. It's the opposite of something like this or Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Horizon Zero Dawn, where rather than having a gigantic map where a lot of the game will take place on your journey from one place to another, and what sort of, procedurally generated or semi-random things might happen to you between here and there. The thing about the Yakuza games is that they are meticulously handcrafted and designed where every building, every person, I mean, maybe not literally every NPC, but there is a tremendous density of things to do all in this small area. So I don't believe there's any vehicles because you're never traveling quite that far, but you will come to be intimately familiar with this small, like, 4-block area of wherever it is. Like, I don't want to say that it's Tokyo, it's someplace significant. I've never played the game, so I'm talking out of my butt here. But, like, Jim Sterling, big fan. Also, Tashir is saying that because it's the same devs, hopefully Judgment will come to PlayStation 4. Yeah, that's actually, or PC rather. That's one of the things that sort of pushed it a little bit down the list, because although we have it on PlayStation 4, Judgment that is, I was kind of secretly hoping it was going to come to PC and we could play it there, but not so far. Okay, so with the sniper in play, I don't want to leave these bushes for no good reason. So we're going to use a rock and see if we can... Okay, he is marked. I'm going to try to lure him over here.
First one down, now the rest of you.
Oh, Mistro's also finished Rise of the Tomb Raider and also played a lot of Division 2, which, as Tashir says, is very much his language. Yeah, I want to be very careful not to say too much about the modern Tomb Raider trilogy, because I think we're all hoping that twitch.tv/morethanamiya will jump into that at some point, and they're so cheap. Also, am I getting sniped? Okay, yeah, that person has good eyes on this area. Might be able to take them with the sniper rifle. I don't know if like somebody else on their team has eyes on them. Yeah. They saw something over here and they're looking for it. And that did make somebody suspicious. There's 20 people in this camp, I'm just now noticing. This is so much harder when I can't trust the sound cues that are around me. Yeah, Mistro, if you have not had the experience of seeing some streams of Division 2, Tashir does a stream with a whole bunch of his friends every weekend. It's called Division Force, and usually dominating both Saturday and Sunday. He does a whole bunch of content in it. Lots of late game stuff with the expansion pack and the whatever the current manhunt is. It's a real good time. Lots of great music, lots of great conversation. We're going to take out as many of these guys as we can before the alarm gets sounded.
Bunch of murdering sons of bitches. You like to set up ambushes, yeah? What?
Oh, he's already distracted. I don't need to help him out with that anymore.
He is free.
Oh, hello. literally no idea that that guy was there. Also, I think somebody sees me. You didn't see nothing, buddy. Distract him the other direction.
Check it out.
Sniper Angel, can we get that as an emote? So I was also thinking about that. It's
take that.
particularly coming to light with Malik did several extremely generous gift subs, and it is way, way past time to expand the channel with some emotes and stuff. So if Tashir, He Who Dies, Papa Lotko, if anybody has an idea for sort of a like an emote like Sniper Angel, I think that we'd be all about it, because clearly no good ideas are going to come on their own. Mia had a really good image that she had pulled up of, like, you know, this is not going to sound like the most flattering description, but I actually really liked it. Mia showed me, you know, the stick figures that you get on a like on a men's room sign, or like on a street crossing, like that kind of like a circular head on top of a relatively non-denominational body. She showed me one that had that, but wings. No halo, just like a pair of wings attached to that. I really like that. Something like that would be nice, and, you know, no particular religious connotations, but, you know, that figure with a sniper rifle, that'd be great. That with like a thiefy mask for sniper kills. Although, like, the thing is, I really like Tashir's salute and Patikin's hello and Diesel Jones's hat tip, and like Sunny Panda has so many, but like his hello emote and stuff like that. Mia has a great like hand wave emote. I really like the hello emotes, and I don't want to oversaturate the market, but it just seems like a great way for people to say hello in the chat. So something like that would be super cool as well. I hear a transmission, and since I can't trust my ears... Yeah, see, it's... I know I keep saying this, but when I heard that, it sounds like it's coming from over there. It's the weirdest thing. How do we turn this garbage off?
Rest in peace, Jesse. Rest in peace.
Mistro is saying that they took a break from Division 2 to come play this. Depending on how long that was, I mean, Division 2 has been really killing it with the updates, and the Warlords of Expansion pack that Tashir is referencing, yeah, they brought a lot of game to that. I haven't played any of it myself, but I know that Feecrest, Fox Eyes, well, I think they have been, now that I think about it. But I know Tashir and friends have been playing that, and it's just, there's just so much to do. They also completely reworked the gear system, the way that the recalibration stuff works. I really want to throw a rock, except even she is going to see that. So we're just going to take a knee for a second. We know she'll turn around in a moment. It's like somehow Deacon's ears got put on backwards. Okay. It's a weird feature of the Predator that really didn't, I don't feel, got used very much after the first movie. The fact that he could, like, record and play back human speech, and he used it as a lure. That probably did come up a lot in Predator 2, and I'm just completely forgetting about it. But that was such an important part of that first movie. And in fact, I often think to myself about the little clip or bark that the Predator does, where he just goes, "Over here," and he like does that a whole bunch. So I don't know how to kill this person in one shot. I don't think we're allowed to backstab him. Maybe that's an upgrade that comes later. Well, hold on a second. Let me take out his friend, because... So there's two more guys. One of them is right there. No idea where the last one is, and that makes me a bit nervous. Oh, you know what would take him out? A proximity bomb, and I can't make one. Nuts. Is there anything else I could do? I could smoke him, but that wouldn't really help. Flashbang, but that's more of a distraction. Probably try just a frag grenade, just toss this at his feet. Let's wait for the next time this guy stops moving. Where do you think his friend is? So I would like to point out one thing that's been on the back of my mind. Bron is my dad, said that we would never, ever be able to clear one of these camps in a stealthy way without raising the alarm. I would like to submit that that has been accomplished, because even if the last guy sounds the alarm, there will be no one around to hear it. So I am declaring victory in that bet. It was a bet for nothing with no stakes, and I'm not even inclined to, like, lord it over him, but... My point is...
What's that? Is that it? Is that all you got?
We cleared the whole camp without
that's
anybody
what I thought.
firing
Next
a return
time
shot.
You set up an ambush. Don't pick on the wrong guy. All right, where did you hide your bunker, huh? I know you got one.
Let's see. I know that some people would say that the worst episode of Star Trek of all time is the one where it's in Star Trek Voyager, where Tom Paris, for reasons, evolves into a salamander, and then also Captain Chainway evolves into a salamander, and the two of them beam down to a planet and have sex with one another and lay eggs, and then the eggs hatch, and the salamander Paris Janeway babies swim off. But I cannot call that the worst episode, because I feel like somehow the writers of Star Trek identified the extremely specific sexual fetish that I have for people turning into salamanders and then having sex with each other. Also a real, like, September-May relationship there. So I am all about it. I'm going to say that that's not the worst episode of Star Trek. And it's certainly not Masks. I feel like the worst episode of Star Trek has to be somewhere in Deep Space Nine, which is a weird thing to say, considering the fact that Deep Space Nine is such a good series, and Deep Space Nine has my personal all-time favorite episode of Star Trek. No lie, no joke, no irony. I don't want to say too much about it. Well, then again, I'm not really worried about spoiling it as so much as I am the fact that what makes it so great is that it the context in which it occurs would require too much explanation. I'm looking for the bunker, by the way. For anybody who's joining in progress, when you clear a camp, they have a bunker. Inside the bunker, there's a crafting recipe that will permanently teach Deacon how to build something. And you also unlock a map which uncovers a large amount of the local area. And I'm just trying to find it. It's somewhere in the red area. Spock's Brain. So here's the issue with Spock's Brain. I have not seen that one. Prophet and Lace, I suspect, is the episode in which Quark goes undercover as a woman. Is that the episode? And again, I haven't seen that one recently enough to comment. It sounds dreadful from what I remember. Oh gosh, I missed somebody. Hold on. Danny DDT asks, how are you getting on with Days Gone? Fabulously. I love this game. I will tell you now, and this is not hyperbole, Days Gone is going to be one of the best games that I play in 2020. And I can say that, not yet having finished it, because from what I've seen so far, this would have been one of the best games that I played last year. And also hello to Magellan24. It's not like there won't be other great games that come out this year, other great games that I play this year. I mean, the backlog on things that I'm looking forward to is obscene. But, one of the things that separates a good game from a great game is not knowing what to expect, or better yet, entering with low expectations. We're going to save it up right here real quick, just because we have the opportunity. It is the expectations. I came into this with very low expectations. All I ever heard was bad stuff about this game, up to and including people who I like, who I really respect and respect their opinions. When we started playing, like, oh man, this game is super long. Mr. Binky said at one point that he was, he sort of said in sort of a note of admiration that I somehow made the game look fun, which I took at the time to be a compliment, but the further that I've played, the game doesn't need my help, frankly, to appear fun. I really, really like it. Usually during the end credits, I will sort of talk about my experience with the game, and, you've already heard so much of it, because I don't know what the game, here's a fun thought experiment, and please, 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 no spoilers. Come on. I mean, there's bigger things in the world to worry about for sure, but what would have to happen for this game to be ruined at this point? And I honestly don't know. Let's envision that at the end, Sarah, I'm trying to think. It would have to be something so cataclysmic. So here's what would have to happen. There would have to be something that completely invalidated Deacon's entire journey. It was all a dream, but somehow worse. Because the fact that, if Deacon suddenly wakes up and he's just been in a coma and the apocalypse never happened, that still doesn't invalidate the amount of fun that I've had with the game, right? So we'd have to come up with a plot twist or an event that would so thoroughly undermine the premise of the game and the journey that we've taken that it somehow retroactively ruins all the fun. Also, that's a screamer. Let's try to get away from it. And the trouble with brainstorming this is that some people have played the game, they know how it ends, and they might accidentally give something away. So I'm not sure that I want to do a super deep dive into this, but
I never knew that.
For me personally, I did not like Fable 2. I know that Fable 2 is a very popular game. I'm not interested in dumping on it or in taking away from the things that other people liked about it. But the thing is, I disliked Fable 2 for a very long time, starting early. And what I disliked about Fable 2 is that the characters never shut up. You would go up to somebody and they would give you a quest which was basically the equivalent of go here and kill 5 Bulverines, except they would talk to you for 6 minutes about this, and whoever wrote their dialogue believed they were extremely funny. So I'm just sitting here waiting for the person to shut the hell up so I can go on the next thoroughly uninspired quest in Fable 2, knowing that when this person shuts up, I'm going to have to push my way through a throng of jabbering morons who are all farting in my face, because farting on them is what I did to make friends with them. Because the denizens of Fable 2 are so fucking stupid that the best way to make friends with them is to fart on them. And they think it's like the most hilarious thing that's ever happened, and then when you come out, they fart on you. So you're going to have to sit here and listen to this moron try to be funny for 6 minutes, and then push your way down a hallway of 900 people, all of whom are farting on you. This is much less funny than I might be making it sound. So that you can then go on a super boring quest where all you're going to do is stop time anyway. You stop time, you kill everybody, there's no threat to you, you can easily murder everything in the entire world, and then you have to come all the way back. You can't really explore the world because it's got... Hold on. That wolf is going to come around again. Okay. Let me just back up, get its ear. Good. I really dislike Fable 2. Sorry, I got off on recapping Fable 2. What I just described is everything in Fable 2. That's it. You have now successfully completed Fable 2. That's the whole game. Also, there's like a little girl who calls you Sparrow or something. Whatever. Fable 2 sucked. I really, really disliked it. Here's the thing about Fable 2. Fable 2 felt like it was made by people who hated RPGs and wanted to do a cheap parody of them, similar to like the epic movie, sports movie, date movie, scary movie, all of those movies, like, you know, the least inspired, lame-ass, pathetic humor where nothing in the movie is original at all. It's all just a reference to the work that other people have done, except they make it incredibly stupid and then call it a parody. That's what Fable 2 was. It was a bad faith attempt to make an unfunny parody of an RPG in a way that felt deeply insulting to people who like RPGs. And I disliked it very much. Hold on a second.
Deke, I got a job for you. One only you can handle.
What do you got?
You remember the other day I took you by the dig site? Food came up missing?
Yeah, Wheeler was on watch.
He was doing more than watching. He was robbing us blind. He and a few men took off to a camp north of Patchen's Lake. You know the one?
Yeah, I know it.
Find the bastard and kill him. He's got a pocket watch. Still works. Bring it to me.
Wheeler, got it.
Let me just look here to see what's close. Because we're relatively close to the memorial. Yeah, let's go do this, because this is probably as close as I'm ever going to be to this. And let me refuel. And probably reload. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah?
But the thing with Fable 2 is that it's not like I suddenly hated it at the end, right? Like,
hey, Xan,
that was a game that wore
clean.
on my patience in hour 3, and then there were like 25 additional hours after that for me to just get thoroughly over it. Something like Final Fantasy 15, I really, really enjoyed at first, and then there was sort of this general degradation of my opinion of it to a point where it was like,
Deacon,
okay, I
how's it going?
have not enjoyed this in a while now. This game has been completely opposite. The more that we go, the more comfortable I feel in the various combat situations, the more tools I have to deal with them, and yet it still feels dangerous. I don't know. I'm still like super into it. So yeah, I do not foresee a situation in which I will reach the end of this and say, well, I had 40 hours of fun, but boy, that last 3 really retroactively ruined it. Mistro says that seeing other people enjoy it brings a lot of joy. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, and that's certainly the goal of this.
I got it.
This stream, by the way, for anybody stopping by, I think a major tone is that I might, like, talk off topic, but I like the idea of enjoying this journey with others. That can be people who have never played the game, or in a case like this, people who heard of Days Gone and maybe heard it wasn't very good, since that's the word on the street, and maybe look at this and realize, like, oh, whatever game it was that people didn't like at launch no longer exists, and this game is actually really, really good. There is a question mark here, theoretically. I don't see anything. And all I see is oncoming death, so we're gonna leave. The biggest technical problem we've seen in the entire game is, like, my headphones are incorrect about where things are, and frankly, that's not something I'm gonna complain about. What happened? No. Hold on a second. This was not the place to lose control of the bike. Run. Surely the third bomb will save me. So I'm going to pop a stamina cocktail, because that not only refills his stamina, but also gives him a high regeneration. And we're going to take off the suppressor, because who cares? Oh, and it's at night, so they don't even die to headshots. So if we toss in a tractor, is that going to get them off my ass? We'll leave them close to it, but maybe they'll... Oh, yeah, they hate it. Okay, that's good. So I need something high explosive. Hold on a second. I really want to follow that up. Reload! Deacon, move your ass. Okay. No one is more surprised to be alive than I am. Harry Toe Knuckles says this looks fun. This is fun. I do not know what Days Gone retails for, but I think that we picked it up probably around the $30 or maybe even the $20 mark, and I feel like I need to send the developers another check because we underpaid. I'm really enjoying this Harry Toe Knuckles, and I would recommend it. I will say this, because I do think it's important to know, especially in this era of data caps, if you get the disc version, it currently has like a 40 gigabyte patch. Something happened where they basically rebuilt this game from scratch. It was worth the effort, but it is very different from... Hold on a second. I'm slightly disappointed that I didn't get an achievement or a task marker for having killed a horde. So I kind of feel like I deserve one for that, but regardless. Okay. So Mistro is confirming that that is a horde. I didn't see like an accomplishment come up. Hold on. Progress. Let's see. These are all storylines. No, you know what? We're looking for collectibles, trophies. No, not map, not skills. It would be under progress, yeah? There's like there's a section that I am blanking on, which is... Oh, hold on. I never saw this before. Variety is the spice of life. Kill an enemy with every type of crossbow bolt. I need 3 more types of crossbow bolt, it turns out. Skills, inventory, no. Skills, inventory. Huh. Harry Toe Knuckles is asking about the devs redoing it. So, I don't know the details. What I know is that when this game came out, and if you go look at reviews or talk to people who played it, this game has a pretty poor reputation. I don't know the nature of the complaints because I realized from an early state that I intended to play it, but people have referenced it as being buggy, being very, very long, too long for the content provided. All I can say is that is very different from the experience that I'm having with it at this time. Oh, hold on. I didn't need that fuel anyway. The game that I'm playing is... Ouch. Yeah, that's... I rode myself into a position where I was being pincer attacked. Mr. was saying it's worth going and finding the rest. Yeah, I looked around for the zombies, but... Hold on a second. Locate Wheeler. Okay, I didn't realize that that's where this was. That explains why I got shot so much. Okay, back on board. Yeah, no, Harry Toe Knuckles, the game that I'm playing now, that I believe has been thoroughly reworked by the developers, not in terms of, like, changing the content so much as fixing bugs and other maybe progression errors that people might have seen before. I don't know. I'm theorizing, because this game, at this time... so we're playing on normal. If you were to play on hard, I think it's probably well balanced for that at this point. The game that I'm playing is... tense. It feels dangerous without feeling unfair. It feels like there's a high incentive to use a lot of different tools. Like right now we're using the binoculars to mark enemies. The red diamonds over their head show their health as it gets drained, but also their level of awareness. So like this guy doesn't see me just yet. If I can get out of this mode... Hold on, I don't want to use... Or I do want to use the silencer. So you might have seen the red diamond over his head turn yellow a little bit there. That meant that he saw me and he was coming to investigate. Let's mark that guy as well. Now this is an excellent sniper perch. So we're going to get down to it here. 2 for 1. Ah.
Grenade! Get in there.
So, I'm going to take off this silencer because why? If you're watching on stream and it feels like I'm going in the opposite direction of where the bullets are coming from, yep, that's sort of the one bug. I'm not even convinced it's a bug. It feels like a system level issue, but still not dead, eh?
Could use this again.
Deacon, you really need to reload, buddy. Okay, hold on. Use bandage. There we go. I'm sure... I was about to say, I'm sure it's obvious to everyone else, but I have no idea where this gunfire is coming from. Oh, boy. Hold on. So I saw a guy on this bridge. They very wisely moved away.
Hey, Drifter, come on out. Stop this bullshit, yeah?
So again, that sounds like it's coming from behind me, so I'm going to assume that it's actually over here. No? Okay. How far are you in? That's a very good question. Son of a bitch. One of the elements of this game that has surprised me, and consistently so, is the story continues to unfold in ways that I find very unpredictable. As soon as I think I know what's being built towards, it turns out that the game has something else in mind, and somehow still feels organic. Like, it doesn't feel like a bunch of random twists. It feels like the game world is filled with characters that have a lot of agency and their own agendas that they want to pursue. And on the occasion that they don't line up with one another, there can be a battle of wills. The storyline is set, for what it's worth. I have encountered no sign that any of my decisions ever make a difference in how things wind up unfolding. But the story is very well told. I really like the characters. I like the way that they interact with each other. And I like this game's sense of storytelling. One thing that we talked about in a recent episode is the fact that rather than having a lot of text boxes or exhaustive dialogue, like exposition between characters, these characters know each other, and as a participant, you're sort of piecing together from what they talk about what their past relationships are. And it's very well done. Sorry, we need this gas. Well, technically we don't need it, but I want to refill the bike. Coming into this game, I wasn't expecting so much crafting. I wasn't expecting, like, the motorcycle maintenance parts of it, which is light, but still well done. It's just enough for you to think about, like, I have a vehicle, it is mine, I don't want to ram it into too many enemies or trees because it will take damage, and then I'll have to repair the damage. But neither is it overwhelming. It's not like you're scavenging for a new alternator, because that's the specific part that you need. Hold on. I am curious to see how this is going to come out. I assume it's going to be Bear wins, but place your bets, folks. Oh, maybe Bear just decides to up and leave. And then gets a bit tired. Okay. Oh, did I drop my gas can? But in terms of, like, how far in, because that was the question that was asked.
Brownies.
I don't know how to answer that, because I don't know how much game is left. You know how when you're playing a game or watching a movie or television series and you're not exactly sure how many episodes there might be, but you can sort of get a sense, based on the arc of the story, how close you are to the end? I earnestly have no idea, which I really like. Hold on, we're going to switch to this. So, just so you know, we're on our way now to an area that will have the first... Hold on, there's a sniper. Okay. When we get to where we're going, I expect that we will hear a monologue that may have some story moments. So if you wanted to mute it, what you'd probably see is that Deacon would, when he steps away, that would probably end the point where he is saying specific spoilers. That said, it is episode 15, so I may talk about places that we've been so far. If anybody was stopping by and interested in an overall reaction, I have a very high overall reaction. Strongly recommend the game. Now, even then, it's like, well, to whom do you recommend it? Because, who is it? Harry Toe Knuckles invoked Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is better. But that's, a masterpiece, I think. I mean, I would be a little bit hesitant of overselling it, except it's super good. So, this is not as good as Horizon Zero Dawn, but Horizon Zero Dawn is a classic of the generation. It's going to be, in my opinion, in the top 10 of games that came out in this console generation. Hold on a second. This is what I was talking about, by the way. Spoiler warning.
Hi. I guess it's kind of pointless to, say anything, since I know that you, didn't die out here. Just a habit, I guess. But, coming out here every so often, talking to you, that was, the only thing that kept me sane, you know? So, thank you. Yeah, okay.
Interesting that they have a reasonable sense of how much is left. I don't know. I would actually prefer not to know. I don't know why there's more guys. Anyone else?
Yep.
But let's use a concrete example. Here's something that I really like about the way that this game is structured, that I feel sets it apart from a lot of other games in similar sort of open world genres. And I'm sure that there's other games that do this. I just feel like this game does it particularly well. When you're out and away from camp, as we are right now, you have to keep fuel in mind. You have to weigh how much scrap you have for doing repairs, because your bike might get disabled if you wipe out too hard. You're going to be running low on ammunition. Every bullet that you fire is one that you won't necessarily be able to replace until you are back at an encampment. So, where is this? Oh, relatively close. So it's got this, it's not really a risk reward, but you are constantly thinking about how much you have left in terms of supplies, knowing that if you've been, putting any effort into it, you can probably afford to replace your losses once you get back to town. But what if you come across a swarm? Do you have enough bullets, enough bombs, enough gasoline to make it away from them? These are all things that the game does really, really well. And we've had a couple situations where I got into a severe problem and didn't have enough ammo or whatever and had to scrounge in real time for the weapons off of enemies. Here's a gun with 3 bullets left in it. Let's make the most of that, and hopefully that's going to be enough to get out of here. I don't have a wide variety of other games I can point to that achieve that same feeling of I've been out too long in the wilderness, and now I'm in a much, much more danger because I can't carry enough to keep myself safe.
Deacon.
All right. Speaking of encampments, we are back at Hot Springs, so we're going to pull in here. I don't think I need too much in the way of supplies, but we'll...
How's it going, Zanny?
Refuel.
Stuff's getting scarce.
All right. I think we're turning in a quest, but it might be going out on one. Oh, yeah, return the pocket watch.
What do you want?
Tucker. I got him.
Nice job. I guess Wheeler's sorry he messed with Ada Tucker now.
No, I'm guessing he's not feeling a whole lot of anything.
I've updated your credits. And you wait and see. I'm still gonna find a way to talk you and Boozer into joining us here. Become a part of the family.
Yeah, good luck with that.
We might hit rank 3 here. We did. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I am suddenly motivated after having accidentally stumbled into that trophy menu
Deacon,
to
Zanny.
get out the old crossbow and see if we can find some more types of bolts with it.
Hey, Alki.
All right, so I'm going to switch out my special for the special crossbow. All right, and then I'm going to see if he's got a better sidearm. What do you sell for sidearms, buddy? Well, that's trash. Okay, nothing good is the answer to that. Although, wait a second, Little Stubby is rank 1, and this is better than that. Let me switch out. No, wait, Little Stubby here is 3. Okay. Clearly I picked up a Little Stubby at some point that's better than what I have. And then for my primary, I'm going to say the SWAT 10 is still getting the job done. Although, now I kind of want something with a little bit longer range. Do you sell anything?
Deacon, you there?
From medium to long range. Yeah, let's grab this.
Powerful. Good shot.
And then, let's see if we can also upgrade it, which we can.
Good piece. Should
All right.
help out in this shit.
Not quite a sniper rifle, but hopefully better at range than our last primary, since we're turning in our sniper rifle.
What else can I do for you? Find me if you need anything else. I'll see you later, man.
All right. And now, I think we're on to the main event, which is riding Nomad. And I'm going to tell you what. Where is this? This is 2.3 kilometers. We're going to take the exceptionally rare state of actually fast traveling there. Let's get to it. Yes. So this takes both time in the world and also some gasoline. So when we get there, I'm just going to refill the bike real quick. But that'll just save the drive down. VQuest is advising against excessive advertisement of My Little Stubby. Probably good advice. This is the other element of fast travel. I think we fast traveled like maybe twice before this. I will say this, and this is earnest feedback from somebody who's played and enjoyed.
Deacon St. John.
God damn it!
I just wanted you to know that the Hot Springs appreciates all that you've been doing for us. Life ain't ever gonna be easy again, but you're making a difference to a lot of folks.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to call me back for another job, but we were going to go do this anyway. There is one thing that Days Gone does do better than Horizon Zero Dawn, and that is the fact that all the story stuff unfolds in a very organic way in this game. It's all done through dialogue. Like, Deacon has picked up various documents and historical markers and other things that there's probably some screen that I can read about those things. I've never looked at them. The story, the backstory, the relationships, the political situation in the game is all communicated in a way that's just in the world through the various cutscenes and stuff. And that was my one significant note about Horizon Zero Dawn, that I feel like they needed to find additional ways to communicate elements of their story that didn't involve standing very still and listening to long audio recordings. I really, really enjoyed the story in that game and felt like it's not like I have a lot of great ideas, but I would have liked to have seen it delivered in a different way. Okay, so this is why we bulked out of this earlier. Advancing the story will temporarily lock you out of the northern regions. We're all about it. Let's go at it. Chivalry has a great idea about using a rage bolt on one of the Hulk villains. Hold on.
You know a way over the Tealson Pass. You told me once that
I told you nothing. Go on. I can't help you, Deke.
Just draw me a goddamn map.
After everything you've done.
After everything what about what you've done, old man? Huh? Sherman's camp,
on.
the things that
You
you
get
did.
out of
Hey,
here.
now
You
listen to me,
leave
listen
me
to me, listen
be.
to me. What if you could take it all back, huh? What if you could fix it? The night that I put Sarah on a chopper, I felt relieved. How fucked up is that? I was relieved. Mike, that's what I've been living with.
And now you're chasing ghosts. You think finding your old lady, if she's alive, you think that's gonna fix it? Make you whole?
I don't know, but I gotta try.
All right. If I do this, what you want, show you the way over the pass, you don't come back. All right? You promise me you don't come back.
I got you. Shit, now I gotta talk to Boozer.
You won't be able to return to Lost Lake for a while. Make all purchases and something. That happened too quickly for me to read it. I have never previously needed to find my way out of Iron Mike's chateau, so I guess I'll just... No, I won't. I was going to pop through that window. I feel pretty good about my current purchases. We have ammo. We have ammo in the saddlebags. Yeah, I don't need to sell any bounties or anything.
Well, we're up here pissing our pants about a bunch of rippers.
Meeting with Boozer will advance the story, locking you out of Lost Lake as you ride south with Iron Mike. Make sure you take the time to turn in any last bounties or visit any vendors before you talk to Boozer.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I don't feel like there's anything else I need to do. Well, I mean, I could go get, like, the Nero things over here, maybe. I never did find my way in there. But, I don't know. I'm just going to talk to Boozer. I feel like I've done all my purchases. Got it. Harry Toe Knuckles, good to meet you. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime later.
Last winter, we were up on Farewell Ridge. We were watching the freaks. Thousands of them. I mean, too many to count.
Yeah, I remember.
All I could think was every one of us, man, woman, and child, are now homeless. Bunch of goddamn refugees. Yeah. World belongs to them now.
We'll survive.
Yeah, we've been doing that all right. Surviving isn't living. Something Jack used to say. Doesn't matter when you hit the road where you're heading out to, but you damn well better know where you're coming home to.
You know, we never talked about it. While we still wore the colors all this time out in the freak show when shit like this didn't matter anymore.
Yeah, habit, I think. Last two mongrels on Earth, farewell originals.
The biker boys, most badass drifters on the broken road.
Damn straight.
Yeah, I guess we did become sort of a brand.
Yeah. We were a lot of things, but we were never a brand.
We rode out of farewell. Without Sarah, without Jack, or anyone. I knew that we were leaving everything behind. Everything that mattered was gone. Except this.
You're a nomad again, huh?
Yep, I guess I am.
Come on, Jack. Inside, let's go. If she's out there, you can find her.
Deke, you ready?
Yeah, Mike, I'm ready.
Meet me at the gate. Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, sure, Mike, whatever you say. Hey.
Heard Big Mike is taking you over the pass?
Yep.
You really think she's still alive? Billions of people are dead, but somehow she made it.
Hey, we made it, didn't we? If I give up now, if I don't do this, well, then I'm just gonna end up
Like us. Right? Like Iron Mike, like Boozer? What'd you call us? Campers, yeah?
You go, and you find your woman. You know where to find me.
Hey, you know what? You know what I think, Deacon? I think that you're afraid to be here. You're afraid to be a part of something. We need you here, and that scares the hell out of you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
You ready?
Yeah, I want to get the hell out of here.
Come on. This way.
Okay, I'm following you.
As soon as I say something, the dialogue is going to kick in. But Iron Mike keeps his own counsel. The Iron Mike, good lord.
Took Jack
there
out
we go.
fishing once. Before, you know?
Oh, shit.
I got one. Didn't know what the hell to do with it.
That sounds like Jack.
You ran a pretty tight club. Or you boys raised some hell back in the day. I don't think you murdered anyone. Not in cold blood.
It's not murder if they shoot at you first.
The B plot that has been unfolding across multiple of our streams now of the collapsing relationship between Ricky and Addie And the fact that that is as yet entirely
You know how many tourists we used to
unresolved.
get through here come summer?
A few.
Thousands. Too many to count. Highway be bumper to bumper with SUVs and campers chock full of sunburned moms, beer-chugging dads, and their snot-nosed kids. Goddamn rainbow of floppy hats, Hawaiian shirts, and flippy-flops. All summer long they come. A trail of colorful ants from L.A. to Farewell to here, non-stop.
I'm glad I avoided road trips out here that time of year.
Freecrest, we'll see if you get back. Otherwise, I hope you have a great evening and hopefully a relaxing one. Suddenly really glad, because we were just here earlier in the episode, that I've cleared this area out. I don't know if there would have been enemies here for Deacon and Iron Mike to fight.
I don't have a choice. Fair enough. Come on, just follow me.
Yeah, okay.
Iron Mike, every once in a while, just slams on the brakes like he's trying to engineer a motorcycle accident and then sue Deacon in small claims court. So I'm actually really digging this music as we go up.
This is it.
This is as far as I go. Keep following the trail. It'll take you down the mountain, on into the Diamond-like Valley. I wish you luck. Hope you're right about your old lady still being alive.
She is.
Well, maybe so. But you gotta ask yourself, Deke. What does it matter if everyone else is dead?
Now, one thing we have to keep an ear out for, and I very much agree with Mistro. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. So we cannot have lyrics on the stream. I hate to ruin the ambiance, but the trouble is we'll get a copyright strike, and it will mute this entire section, and it'll just be me riding down in complete silence. And what's worse, as we've discussed in the past, Twitch doesn't necessarily draw a hard line in terms of when the music stops. It unmutes things. No, it just mutes everything. Sometimes for 5 minutes after whatever it thinks was the copyright strike. So unfortunately, we're going to have to try to fill this with almost any amount of dialogue. And of course, I don't have a lot to say in this section because what we're going to do is navigate this pass and then with any luck, get some sort of closure for Deacon on exactly what happened with his wife, Sarah. As we're driving, I did notice and appreciate the fact that Sarah kept her maiden name when she got married. She did not take on Deacon's name. And given the fact that she's working as a scientist and so forth, I think that is just very respectful to their HR department. Otherwise, they'd have to run off brand new ID badges, and everyone at work would have to learn a new name. No, just keep it real simple for everybody. Just stick with your name. There's no need to change it. We've all moved on in society. Oh, gosh. So I need to talk through this cutscene because otherwise the lyrics will get us banned. Oh, boy.
If you're out there, I'll find you.
Wait, the music might be over.
Mayday! Mayday! Captain Corey? You there? Come in! Mayday! No one's listening. Damn it! Try again!
What the hell?
What is happening? Oh, hello. Is this bear wrapped in barbed wire? I really want to shoot that, but I'm too close to it.
Dude, watch out! Watch that thing, man! Doing it! Yes!
Okay, nope. Slightly longer grab than I anticipated. Come on, Deacon, shake it off.
You. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what we would have done without you, man.
Oh, come on.
Hey, okay, all right. It's dead. It's cool.
Man of the hour. Oh, God. I'm Russell, Glenn Russell. This is Private Mullins. Rick.
Hey, Rick. I'm Deacon St. John. Did you say private?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Deschutes County Militia. You're not from around here. You come over the pass?
No. I've just been drifting. I came over the salt flats east of Silver Lake.
What the hell are you doing out here, man? How'd you get across the 97? Whoa. Jesus, man.
What? This guy just saved your freaking life.
The colonel told us to look out for anybody entering the territory, north or south. Freaking slow your roll, man. We'll let the captain deal with that, okay? Fine. He just killed a freaking ranger, dude. Come with us. We got a camp just by Diamond Lake. Get you 3 hots in the cot. Least we can do.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
What about Flores? We can't just leave him here. You stay here. I'll come back with some fuel.
No.
Listen, stay here. Use his ammo if you gotta. You'll be fine. Okay? Let's go.
Following you.
You gotta stick with me, okay? I've been having some trouble with squatters out here the past few weeks. A patrol picks you up, could be trouble.
Okay, got it. So, Deschutes County Militia?
Look, man, all I know is they feed me. They want me to salute and yes, sir, I salute and say yes, sir.
How big's your outfit?
The camp out here, we got 100, maybe more. Hard to keep track. Back at HQ, a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, okay. Any women?
Hell, that what you're about? Well, you can forget it. Colonel's got rules about that.
Fraternizing.
Yeah, that. Look, you pull your weight, follow orders, nobody messes with you. Women same as the men. Don't matter to the colonel.
I'm not... listen, I'm looking for some people and a woman that I rode with a year back or so. They would have come over from Silver Lake. They would have been at one of those Nero refugee camps, I think.
Silver Lake. Jesus, man. Silver Lake's been gone a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it's too goddamn easy to lose track of time out here, you know? Anyway, you guys, do you pick anyone up? Survivors, I mean, from the refugee camp?
Maybe. Like I said, it's a big freaking army, you know? Ask the captain. He came in across the salt flats, I think. He might know.
The captain?
Yeah, Corey. He commands the Diamond Lake outpost. We're almost there. This is it. It's Corporal Russell. Open up.
I'm beginning... Oh, hold on.
Report. Captain, sir, we had him. We did. Found his bike still smoking.
I bet you lost him, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yeah, we lost him. We ran into a rager, sir.
Where's Mullins? Flores?
Flores is dead, sir. I'll have Mullins with the body.
That'll be all, Corporal. Go get some fuel. Head back to Mullins. You know what to do.
Yeah. Yes, sir. If it wasn't for this man, we'd all be dead, sir. I sort of promised him some food and a safe place to camp tonight, sir.
Corporal, get the fuck out of here. And you are?
Name's Deacon St. John.
Name's Corey. Derek Corey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been on the road for a long time. Your man Russell said you were recruiting?
Are you interested?
I've been looking to settle down. Yeah, find a camp. I'm interested.
Come on.
So,
Together. Keep
how
it
long you been
together.
drifting?
Hard to say. You lose track of time out there, you know?
So, where'd you get your gear? Ammo?
Well, there's a couple of camps I used to do runs for. Bounty hunting, mostly.
Freaks? Or men?
Both. I had a reputation for being able to track shit down, you know?
Which camps? Where are they?
You know, past the Farewell Valley. It doesn't matter. They're gone now. They're overrun. Russell said you were there when Silver Lake was overrun?
Yeah. That was a shit show, I can tell you.
Any survivors?
A few.
Why are you not working hard? Why are you still in my obstacle course? Why are you not finished with my obstacle course?
Here. Take this. Militia script. Camp credits. Payment for helping my men. Use them at any of the commissaries.
Okay.
You gonna join up? Stick around. We're getting ready to ride out of here soon.
Getting ready to ride out where?
You said you had some tracking skills.
Yeah, some.
This isn't the life of a drifter. We're fighting a war out here. You sure you're up for it?
Is that the best you got?
I can recruit you. But the colonel is the only one who can swear you in. You stick around. Give us a hand. I'll take you to him myself.
I'll be here.
Good.
Jesus, motherfucker has my ring. He took it from Sarah. He had to take it from Sarah because she wouldn't have given it to him. So that means that she's got to be here.
Why are you not working hard?
Yeah, so for anybody who's sort of joining in progress,
He doesn't look like militia.
Do you like it that much? Do you want to run it again? Good.
hold on, we're gonna get some more dialogue. But that's the ring that Deacon gave to Sarah at the very, very beginning of the game.
Hey.
With the promise that
you
he'd
don't
get
look
it
very
back.
militia to me.
Nah, man, name's Wade. Wade Taylor. You can call me Wade.
Deacon St. John.
Holy
Listen.
shit. Deacon St. John. Is your old man a preacher or something?
No.
Man, that is a hell of a name.
All right, listen.
You
wait.
see this, man? This is some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Whew. So what, you joining up, becoming an army man? You playing soldier and shit?
I don't know. Maybe. Listen, you look like you just came in from out the shit, right?
Yeah, man, yesterday.
Okay,
Yesterday. I've been waiting to see the colonel, whatever the hell that is.
Traveling with some people, we got separated. You see anyone that look like this around here?
Nah, man. Ooh, she is a looker. I'd hit that, you know. I gotta go, man. They're checking me for lice or some shit. Good luck to you, Deacon St. John. Jesus, what a name.
Jesus, that dude's fucked up. You wouldn't remember Sarah if she slapped him in the face. Come on, Sarah. Come on. Where the hell?
Was there like a contest for a fan to have a cameo in the game or something? Because... Okay,
Be in the mechanics area. She never knew a wrench from a screwdriver.
I was gonna save it, but let's continue on here.
Check this one. Nope, not here.
Alright, nothing cool in here.
The infirmary. I mean, with her background, that's where she would be, right? God damn it, she's not here either. It's gotta be the one. Sarah? Sarah, you in here? Shit, not here. Oh, God damn it, she's not here. She's not here, but... Right, yeah, it couldn't be that easy. How could it? Cute drawings.
St. John, are you on this channel? Corporal Russell said you had a radio.
Yeah, I'm here.
Meet me at the gate.
On my way.
Move! Come on! You can run faster than that. My dead grandma can run faster than that. My dead crippled grandmother, who was in a goddamn wheelchair, can run faster than you. Yes, sir. Moving. Sergeant.
Getting ready to ride out. You still coming?
Ready when you are.
So you put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, some.
Open it up!
Oh, so I was going to say earlier, my sense is that we are unlocking a completely new area of the map. The map scrolled a lot further than what we've seen before.
Can you ride?
Yeah, I can ride.
You want to join the militia? You're gonna have to prove it to me. See if you can keep up, St. John.
Or what was it? Far Cry.
What the hell happened
Hold on.
back there? I mean, it looks like a forest fire, but the stumps are charred. So that means that the timber was cut before it was burned.
You got a good eye. We call it the dead zone. We use the timber to build our barricades, then burn the slash. From the outpost, we can see a horde coming long before it reaches us.
What? You're gonna burn all the buildings too, so the newts and the swarmers have nowhere to sleep?
You know you're freaks, huh?
Like I said, I've been out in the shit for a long time. So that's your plan, huh? The militia, I mean, to burn everything to the ground?
We're fighting a war out here, St. John. We'll do whatever it takes to win.
A war?
That's what it is, isn't it? A war? You've been out in this shit. You've seen the hordes. The only thing that's gonna stop them is an army. Our army.
It's gonna take way more than an army.
We have a plan. The colonel lets you join. We'll fill you in. So, Silver Lake. You asked about survivors. You looking for someone?
No, not really. I mean, look, there were some folks that I rode with once, and I thought maybe they ended up there.
I thought maybe you were after someone. For a bounty, I mean.
Yeah, no. I tracked men over long distances before, but not this far. No bounty's worth that.
This is it.
I do like that during a segment like that, the mini-map is gone, so you don't have as sharp a sense of direction or distance to your destination, because Deacon himself does not know.
Hey, Corporal, the captain's here. It's done, sir.
Make sure you make a marker.
Yes, sir.
All right. You two head back to Diamond Lake. Grab, Taylor was his name?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Take him to the Colonel. I'll be there in 1800.
Sir?
Military time, Corporal. You're supposed to know this by now.
Oh, yes, sir.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
You find something?
How long is,
Vasquez.
How long has Vasquez been with you guys?
A couple of weeks, maybe more.
Well, he's been busy.
What the hell?
You guys been having trouble with supply runs, marauder attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go on foot from here.
On foot? Why?
Because Vasquez came out here for a reason. I can't track him from the bike.
Where do we start? It's been snowing, so there won't be any boot prints. Come on, I want to look inside the cabin.
Okay, I'm following you.
You, you said he stole rations, ammo?
Yes.
This is an MRE. It's half-eaten, so looks like your men rode up on him when he wasn't expecting it. His bike's still out front, which means that he went out the back.
Far Cry 3, in my view, famously had sort of one map where it felt like the entire game was taking place, and then, oh, we found a dog toy. Hopefully we can give that to, who is it, Jake. Hopefully I'm remembering that name correctly. Yeah, opened up an entirely new area with some brand new game mechanics. It was like, oh, you thought the whole game was there. Evil Genius also did that, by the way.
Over here.
What'd you find?
The fence has been cut. And the rust.
So it was cut recently?
Yeah, come on, this way.
We spent like a large percentage of the game in this one map and sort of rolling with the punches in terms of unlocking new stuff, but then midway through it gives you an entirely new island to develop.
Look, over here.
Tracks?
Yeah, we're in luck. This way.
Alec Knox is asking if we're wrapping up pretty soon.
Wait, hold up.
You find something?
Yeah, shell casing. Recently fired. He stopped to shoot at something. Come on, down here.
Yeah, we'll probably be wrapping up pretty soon. Am I allowed to shoot that wolf before he comes attacks us?
Hold up.
Is it infected?
No.
It doesn't look like it. Come on, I want to take a look at that deer carcass. Go on, get out of here.
That ever work for you? Yelling at a wolf? Look out! More wolves!
That's him. Right on target. That's the last of them.
Yeah, it looks like it. Nice work.
Yeah, neat.
And personally, I really like that when a game sort of plays up your expectation that this is what the outer boundaries are, and then will suddenly pull the camera back and say, oh no, you're only half done.
Looks like the MREs weren't enough for your man. Clean gunshot, right through the head.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
Come on, let's see if you're right.
You guys got a lot of wolves out here? Ones that aren't infected, I mean?
Yeah, we get reports almost every day.
When I was a kid growing up, there were no wolves in Oregon. I mean, a few coyotes, but no wolves. They've been driven to extinction by ranchers and farmers, timber companies.
Well, it looks like they're making a big comeback.
Hold up.
But what is it?
It's a backpack.
It's one of ours.
Looks like they almost got to him.
And he shrugged off the pack to get away.
No. To buy time. He landed on his ass. Tried to scramble away, but then the wolf lunged. Vasquez dropped him. 2 shots.
You can tell all that.
Yeah.
Mia, thank you very much for the shout-outs.